Welcome to this edition of the Who's Who in Guyana Business Show. And this is a show where we offer you business education, we provide you with information about various companies in Guyana, and we also let you know about the opportunities that exist. After the break, I'll be joined by Coach Keon, and we'll also have messages from ACI Consulting and Global Compliance Service. Now, we're going to head into a quick break, but before we head into that break, we'll hear from the CEO of Global Compliance Service on how to use a consultant. Very interesting topic. Let's hear from Ms. Candelle Bostwick.
Welcome to Global Compliance Service Guyana Inc. I am Candelle Bostwick, CEO. I would like to share some information with you regarding how companies manage to become ISO compliant, that is, compliant to an international standard. Many companies may utilize the services of an ISO consultant because they believe that a consultant has the expertise that is required to help their organization to become compliant. We would like to encourage organizations utilizing the services of ISO consultants to ensure that they're engaged in the process and they engage their consultants throughout the project. It is important that organizations understand the requirements of the standard and how it applies to their organization. We encourage you to train your staff members on requirements of the standard so that you will get the correct interpretation so that you can apply it for your organization. It is important that you train members of your organization as internal auditors so that you can continually evaluate the effectiveness of your management system. Remember, your consultant is just there for a period of time, and your organization has to consistently implement and maintain that management system. So we encourage you, when you would have taken that choice to select an ISO consultant to ensure that you get the best value for your investment. When you would have implemented your management system and you are compliant, that is after you've completed your internal audit, you can then approach Global Compliance Service to complete an application for ISO certification. Please call us at 223-6666. And we will go through the application process with you to commence your ISO certification process.
Gupta Security. It is our vision to be the leading provider of innovative and comprehensive security solutions in Guyana. We have a team of well-trained and disciplined professionals to protect you and your assets and give you the peace of mind to focus on what is most important to you. Our services include armed and unarmed services, consultancy, assets and individual protection, patrol, virtual surveillance, armed escorts, and cash in transit. Gupta Group, let our services be your advantage.
Hi guys, I'm Tamesh from this Black Workshop. I'm here to talk to you today about this fintech oil. It's one of the very best in the market right now. First thing is, the viscosity is very rich. That is the very most important thing about the oil. The viscosity is very rich. It reduces engine noise. I have been using this oil for the past couple months and the result is magnificent. I never get the result in other oil that I use, but the Syntec, it's very good. It is very good. I recommend you guys to use this oil. It is very good.
We help to simplify the adoption and acquisition of ICT services. Our services include ICT infrastructure for hotels, malls, and commercial buildings via fiber, copper, or wireless, technical training in fiber optics, cabling and surveillance, plus fuel and fleet management solutions. J.D. Karn ICT Guyana Incorporated, an ICT engineering company. Your success is our business.
A. Sons in the Gifflin Mall is your one-stop shop for all electronics, including laptop computers, flash drives and SD cards, tablets, speaker and stereo sets and the best brands, drum sets and guitars, household appliances, flat-screen TVs, hardware items, and lots more. So check us out today for the most affordable prices. A. Sons in the Gifflin Mall, making life better one day at a time.
Hello viewers, my name is Wayne Brown, CEO of WM Services. WM Services has started operations in Guyana for 3 years now. We are a company that specialized in air conditioning, generator installation, and air conditioning maintenance. We have factory trained employees who are licensed to operate and complete jobs in Guyana in the air conditioning sector, generator sector, and electrical. With that being said, we also offer HydroClean services, which is a sanitizing process for air conditioner cleaning and maintenance. WM Services is best known for our knowledge in the sector of air conditioning, maintenance, design, installation, generator installation, load studies, and HydroClean services. It benefits our customers because we can actually deliver what was measured, and with that, our customers are happy and satisfied with the products and the processes that we use. We can guarantee our services second to none in Guyana. The benefit of being supported by ActionCOACH Guyana is that WM Services has been able to spread our wings across Guyana. So all sectors in the country, oil and gas, hospitals, schools, government offices can know about us and what we stand for and our operations and the products and services that we deliver.
Hello viewers, my name is Wazifa Ali Brown of WM Services. We at WM Services would like to introduce our newest franchise, Forcefield Guyana. It's an Australian-tested, state-of-the-art line of nanotechnology disinfectants, sanitizers, and ultra-low volume fogging treatments for all environments, such as homes, office buildings, education facilities, healthcare, shopping centers, gyms, and airlines, which offers up to 30 days of protection against COVID-19, bacteria, and mold. Our Forcefield Hand Sanitizer Plus Protector kills 99.99% of germs for up to 24 hours or 10 hand washes. Our Forcefield 4-in-1 Protector is the next generation of hospital-grade, state-of-the-art disinfectant that keeps you protected long after you treat a surface. We also have Forcefield Fogging Treatment, which only takes half of an hour to complete an average size room with minimal provisions. We at WM Services would be more than willing to meet at a mutual convenience so that we can share more information on the products. Contact can be made via mobile number 625-6096, or you can visit our website at www.wmservicesgy.com.
Thank you very much. And we actually also heard just now from WM Services, and they made a really good reference to ActionCOACH. And there we have Coach Keon Smith. Keon, fantastic news from WM Services. And I know that you'll also be taking us through business education today. So all over to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Doerga, and pleasant good evening to all of our viewers. We are going to be continuing our discussion on disc communication, helping you to understand yourself and then be able to understand other persons around you, whether that is in a social and or professional setting. From our last discussion, we would have touched on the 3 V's of communication and helping you to understand that this is generally the channels in which persons use to deliver their message. Those channels being visual, vocal, and verbal. A combination of these 3 channels helps us to really understand the message the person is delivering to us, because what they might actually say in words, the high, might come across a bit different in their vocal tone and sometimes from their body language. So it's important for us to pay attention to all 3 channels of communication to ensure we are decoding that message in the right way or as intended. Now, there are times where you may have had a conversation with someone, or you're working along with someone, and you may just not understand this person. There are things that they're doing and you can't figure out why are they doing it in this way. Now, I would like to put your mind at ease. Nothing is wrong with that individual. What this helps us to understand is that we are all just different as individuals. It means our behavioral style warrants different actions, and we may do things a bit differently depending on that specific style. DISC, D-I-S-C, stands for D, dominant, I, influential, S, steady, and C, the compliant or the conscientious style. Now, each one of these styles, they are in all of us. We have all four. Just that one style would be noted as our primary style. That style that we mostly gravitate to 51 versus 49% of the time. For those persons who have the dominant style as their primary style, it means that those individuals are a bit more direct, more decisive. They're very sharp when it comes to their speech and how they get things done. They may sometimes come over of having that dominating or demanding behavioral style. These persons are great at driving projects, etc., and they're in leadership positions. The I style, which is more of the influential style, these are the persons who gravitate more towards people. They like inspiring and interacting with people. They're big when it comes to innovation, and of course, sometimes can come across as being a bit impulsive in the actions that they take. Then we have the S style. These are the more steady, relatable, supportive set of individuals. They are great team players, but sometimes they are very sensitive as well, and they don't like disorganized environments and their people. Then we have the C style. They're the more compliant oriented style. This style love details. They love loads and loads of information. They can be very cautious and careful, very calculating sets of individual. Sometimes they may come over as being very sarcastic because they're brilliant individuals as well. Now, when you look at the four styles, they are easy ways for us to observe their behavior and be able to have a good determination of which style is that person exhibiting there and then. To learn how to use the four quadrants to your advantage, learn how to understand them, learn how to adapt to those four different styles, you can attend our DISC communication training. That training is going to be on Thursday, July 22nd, and it starts at 1 p.m. We will then teach you the strategies that you can use to quickly identify those styles and give yourself the best chance, the highest probability of communicating, or as we say, speaking the language of the individual, so that you can improve the impact of your communication and get the results that you're looking for. So if you want to learn this valuable skill that can add to your repertoire as a leader or even as a business owner, for your team to understand each other and to improve their teamwork and communication, I would encourage you to get registered for that session on July 22nd. It starts at 1 p.m. You can always call our office on 223-5583, and one of our team members will get you registered. Dr. Doerga?
Thank you very much for sharing on that with us today, Coach Keon. And we'll have a quick feature on NSB Omega for anyone looking to get their recruiting and technical staffing done. Then we'll be back on some education around leadership and an upcoming leadership conference.
Pleasure.
I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga, Managing Director of NSB Omega Guyana Incorporated. As you know, Guyana started its oil and gas journey in 2015, and the need for the development of local content became very important. Now, local content only happens when we have a significant level of local capacity. Operators like Exxon have operated across the world and have figured out what works best. Companies like NSB Energy out of Canada and Omega out of Norway have been serving companies like Exxon and many, many others across the world, delivering competent consultants to really get the work done. In 2018, after a long search, NSB Omega came in contact with ActionINVEST, and we established NSB Omega Guyana Inc. This particular collaboration, this partnership, really allowed a company that is very competent at what they do to work with a Guyanese company that is very competent at what it does as well, in terms of training and making sure that capacity is developed in different areas, to come together and bring a service that Guyana very much needs at this particular point in time. After going through a significant amount of training and preparing to be able to pursue an agreement, we were successful in 2019 and have since been providing candidates for different roles at Exxon, and we have also been successful in making sure that we are part of this particular supply chain. Our services include technical staffing, recruiting, and payrolling. Now, for technical staffing, we have a database that has in excess of 60,000 consultants, both from Guyana and across the world. Our preference, of course, is to make sure that Guyanese nationals who have the requisite skills have first preference for being placed in these positions. And if not, we're able to tap into foreign expertise that with a strong interest in ensuring that skills are transferred to our nationals locally. These are employees of NSB Omega and those that will be placed with operators and other entities in Guyana. We also offer recruiting services where we can understand what the company needs, and then we locate the requisite skill and have that person placed with any company. And then our payrolling services, where we are able to take all these statutory obligations on NSB Omega so that companies can really focus on what they do best. We're not only set up for the oil and gas industry, although that may have been the initial intent. We've also been very successful with making sure that we serve the local industries here in Guyana, ranging from automotive to food production and much, much more. Our goal is to make sure that Guyanese get into jobs that they can really express themselves well, and that Guyana as a country as well is well on its way to prosperity. Excellent. So there you heard a bit more about the recruiting and technical staffing services offered by NSB Omega Guyana Incorporated. And if you are interested in learning more, feel free to reach out. Now, I do want to present some information to you on an upcoming leadership conference. We've been having leadership conferences in Guyana now for the past 5 years, and I think it's a total of 9 that we've conducted. And they would usually be in May and in October. However, due to COVID, there have been some shifts in the timeline. So we have Leadercast coming up on Wednesday, August 11th, right here in Georgetown. It will be a full day of leadership knowledge being provided, and you will be able to get all of this in the comfort of your own country. Now, it is all about understanding how knowledge, techniques, and tools that leaders require to be able to invest in their own personal and professional development. As with every year, we're looking for ways in which we can inspire and challenge our teams and our communities, sparking a lot of new ideas and conversations as well. When you're among other leaders, that's when you can bring an idea and it gets further developed, and to also develop our strength and resilience. We all as leaders want to create meaningful change, and getting these new ideas help with moving us forward. You get to hear the thoughts, ideas, and practical advice of leadership experts from diverse industries from all over the world, as well as network and connect with like-minded people for value-adding results. Over the years, we've had hundreds of people attend each event, and there's so much that people learn from each other at these events as well. The big takeaways that people always walk away with are those ideas from the top speakers, new approaches in your own leadership, and definitely access to exclusive and original content even after the event. The content that is provided at our leadership conferences is produced especially for these leadership conferences. Now, some of the speakers that we are looking at are Austin Brown, Andy Stanley, Rainn Wilson. On screen, you're able to see their areas of expertise. We have Chris Carter, who was a Pro Football Hall of Famer, and Chuck Mingo, Sonny Parr. And what happens is that throughout the day, these speakers will be delivering key concepts to us that will really allow us to think differently and decide what we can do to move ourselves forward. If you are interested in attending this year's event on Wednesday, August 11th, make contact with our team so that we can secure a spot for you. And you can also check out the event online at actioninvest.org/leadership to really get more information about how all of this is going to take place so that you can benefit from this fantastic knowledge that we continue to bring to Guyana year after year. We'll now be hearing from Ms. Rodlyn Semple on good manufacturing practices.
I am Rodlyn Semple, ISO lead consultant at ACI Consulting Services. Food safety is critical to all because it ensures that persons' well-being is protected. When we speak of food safety, it's the notion that once food is eaten or consumed, it wouldn't cause any harm. Manufacturers of food products play a critical role in ensuring that the food is safe. And how can a food production person ensure that the food is safe? They can adopt the use of food safety standards. The food safety standards allow you to manage the process whereby your production is done. Simple food safety systems include the hazard analysis critical control point. So HACCP allows an organization to identify the hazards. So these hazards are the chemical, physical, and biological agents in the food. For example, you purchase a food from a restaurant and on opening, you saw a steel. Why is the steel in the food? It tells us that something occurred across the process that allowed this to go into the food. In other instances, you consume the food and then you become sick. You become sick because there's a pathogen, an organism in that food that's invisible. Prerequisite programs are basic conditions that allow any manufacturer to put in systems to eliminate, control, or reduce food safety hazards. Why? Because the reputation of your organization depends on whether or not you supply safe food. Safe food is critical because it provides nourishment, it reduces the cost for hospitalization as well as litigation. Many organizations can demonstrate that they have food safety systems by adopting standards. These food safety standards should be based on ISO 22000, it can be based on HACCP, or any other food safety management system. For operators of small businesses, you can adopt what we call good manufacturing practices. Good manufacturing practices allow you, irrespective of the sector, to adopt safe methods when you're handling, producing, or manufacturing. For additional information on good manufacturing practices, or you need to find out which standards are applicable to you, give us a call on telephone numbers 501-0110 or send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.
Good to distribution. It is our vision to be the most consistent and reliable importers and distributors of high-quality products. We are a team of committed and passionate individuals who are licensed and certified by the manufacturers to bring you the best products from around the world. We are the distributors of Tabisa Energy Drink, which comes in 3 types. Additionally, we distribute fluffy, ultra-soft bathroom tissue. Good to Group, let our services be your advantage.
Hi guys, I'm Tamesh from the Islak Workshop. I'm here to talk to you today about the Syntac Air. It's one of the very best in the market right now. First thing is, the viscosity is very rich. That is the very most important thing about the oil. The viscosity is very rich. It reduces engine eyes. I have been using this oil for the past couple months and the result is magnificent. I never get the result in other oil that I use, but the Syntac, it's very good. It is very good. I recommend you guys to use this oil. It is very good.
Tired of the hassle of running around looking for solutions? Worry no more. WM Services is here. We specialize in heating, ventilation, air conditioning, electrical, and generator services. As a residential, commercial, and industrial dealer, our trained and licensed team is waiting to bring you peace of mind. Make the call now. Telephone 611-4326. Email wmservicesgy@gmail.com or visit our website www.wmservicesgy.com.
We help to simplify the adoption and acquisition of ICT services. Our services include ICT infrastructure for hotels, malls, and commercial buildings via fiber, copper, or wireless, technical training in fiber optics, cabling and surveillance, plus fuel and fleet management solutions. J.D. Carn ICT Guyana Incorporated, an ICT engineering company. Your success is our business.
ACI Sons in the Gifflin Mall is your one-stop shop for all electronics, including laptop computers, flash drives and SD cards, tablets, speaker and stereo sets and the best brands, drum sets and guitars, household appliances, flat-screen TVs, hardware items, and lots more. So check us out today for the most affordable prices. ACI Sons in the Gifflin Mall, making life better one day at a time.
That was our show for this week. I trust that you got quite a lot of information out there. If you're looking at the show on social media, please share the video so that more people can benefit from getting this business education. If you're interested on getting on board with the Who's Who in Guyana Business show, message us so that we can send you the information. And if you're not in the Who's Who in Guyana Business directory, reach out to see what the opportunities are at this particular point in time. I wish you a fantastic rest of the week and look forward to seeing you again.